Welcome to the show, Allowed to Talk. And on the show today, I want to talk about going on a cruise and other things too, like what you can do to prevent norovirus, which is a stomach virus where people get really sick on the cruise. And the best way to prevent that, I just heard from the news, the best way to prevent norovirus on a cruise, I heard in the news, is to wash your hands. Now, that doesn't mean go wash your hands every 5 minutes, but every time you use the bathroom, or just go in the bathroom and there's a sink available, or a sink in the area of where you're at, whatever deck you're on, if there's a hand washing area that services you, a hand washing service area, a hand washing whatever you would call it, where they allow you to wash your hands or even use like a disinfectant on your hands, wash your hands because that's what spreads stomach viruses because of dirty hands picking up something from somewhere else and touching handles on the ladles and handles on the food things, just the dishes that you get your food on. Um, where you sit on a chair on the deck, you can get germs from that. So wash your hands. That is the best way to prevent getting ill. Now, if you get seasickness, if it's real, like there's a storm coming or you're going through a part in the ocean that's, wavy and, you can prevent that a little bit by staying in a lower room and on a lower deck and towards the middle of the ship. But if you're in the front or back of the ship, and I don't know the proper way to say the front and back of the ship, there's the right and the left and the front and the back. I can't remember the words right now. Anyway, you do. You know them. If you know them, you know them. But anyway, to prevent seasickness on the ship, there are sea bands, which I wear those. And some people tell me it's all in my head, sea bands don't really work, but they keep me from getting seasick. I'm going to do it. And then there's medicines you can take for seasickness to take along. There's even a patch you can put behind your ear. I don't know the formal names for all that, but you can put a patch behind your ear. And there's also seasickness medicine, stomach medicine, Pepto-Bismol, all those, the pink, I shouldn't have said Pepto-Bismol, but the pink stuff, you all know what that is. And then the tabs for tummy ache and that kind of thing. And just for dizziness, you can take the different, like Dramamine and other seasickness medications. They're generic kinds. And then also go up on the deck and watch the horizon where the water meets the sky, the horizon. And that helps too to feel better. And also, one of the chefs on one of the cruises said, eat a green apple. And I think if you ask the chef for a green apple or one of your people that work on the ship, they can get you a green apple. Probably like one of the waiters or waitresses or the wait staff. You can get a green apple from one of them. And yeah, just take it easy. Get a room lower in the ship and more in the middle of the ship. And just don't overeat a lot because you're going to overeat on a cruise, no doubt about it. Our cruise is coming up in about a month. And I plan to have a fun time on the cruise. I don't know if I'm going to video or not. And then when my feet get so dry, around the edges of my feet on the outside, I get dry, crackly skin. And I put lotion on. I use a generic lotion with, let me get it here. It's right here so I can say what it is. It is Moisture Cocoa Butter Care Lotion. And it's a generic. It's a brand that's not, advertised. And it works well for my dry feet. But also, I think you should put on the really cracked and drying, some triple antibiotic ointment. And you can get this in most stores in their pharmaceutical area for like under $3. This is the smallest tube. I think it was under $2. And then there's a bigger tube I have at home because I'm at my daughter's house in Arkansas right now. You can get a bigger tube for like $3 something. And just put that where it's really cracked and dry. And I find out that in 2 or 3 days, if I put it on, it just heals up the feet. And when you're in water a lot and the summer heat, your feet get really dried and cracked. At least mine do. So this is for people who have that. A lot of people don't have that, but just in case. But the main reason for this video is to tell you the best way not to get stomach virus on a cruise is to wash your hands every time you get a chance. Now that's could be 3 or 4 times a day, before each meal, after each meal, when you go to use a bathroom, or when you're near a hand washing station. That's the best way. And if everyone would do that, there'd be a lot less norovirus on cruises. So just keep singing, dancing, making music, and having fun. And Kerasol works for toes. This is the generic version of Kerasol for your nails. It helps to control it. See, I got some healthy nail growing in here. If you can see the healthy, and then the fungus. Look at the top of that. That's still bad, but it's getting better. This one's still really bad. Look at that. Gross nail fungus. I don't know if it's from being in the basic training and showering with all the trainees. Oh, around her hair, she wore a yellow ribbon. She wore it for her trainee who's far, far away. I got him first. The first fungus I had was in my pinky toes. And you know what works even better than Kerasol? So far I found is soak your feet in like 3 tablespoons of warm water. Not 3 tablespoons of warm water. Like enough water in a tub to cover your feet and toes of warm water, and 3 tablespoons of Epsom salt, 3 tablespoons, and soak them 15 to 20 minutes. Take them out, dry them off, and get iodine. I forget the word in front of iodine. And paint your nails with iodine. And my daughter laughs at me because my nails are bright orange from the iodine. But it's starting to heal this one at the bottom there. So I recommend that you soak your feet in Epsom salt and then use povidone iodine. I think it's povidone iodine. And that should help. Sometimes the medications like Lamisil don't work, or if they work for a while, then they stop working. Or just try to maintain by filing your nails down and keeping them trimmed as much as possible. I'm going to try to trim them down and paint them for the cruise that's coming up. So good luck whoever has nail fungus to try to cure that too. You could spend a lot of money at a podiatrist too, but I don't know. I haven't been to the podiatrist in about 20 years now. He tried taking the nail off, but that didn't do anything. It just grew back. So I feel for podiatrists because the fungus they have to deal with, it's not good. Just pray for everyone. Dear Lord, be with us all. We need you, Lord. So Abby, what do you think about that?
Well, I don't really want to go on a cruise. I like water, but I don't love it. And a cruise? Oh well, dogs aren't allowed unless we are service dogs. And I'm not a service dog.
Really? You're not a service dog?
No, shamefully, I'm not.
I didn't pass the test. Oh, that's too bad. So, Abby, did you want to be a police dog? Did you try out for that? What happened?
Well,
I tried and I don't like donuts. So I couldn't be a police dog. Plus, I'm afraid of thunder and lightning and the vacuum. Are you afraid of the vacuum? Not anymore. Oh no. Okay, I'm not going to vacuum. I'm not. Now you need a scratch because you're so nervous and upset. My precious puppy. My baby girl's 3 years old already. She's precious too. I love you.